Alright, it is time for Ubisoft. Hashtag Girlwood. Alright, let's get into it. So as I just basically stated, Aisha Tyler came back to do the conference for Ubisoft, and I love her. She's so awesome. It was great seeing her back on there doing that, and it was great. Anyway, well, let's get to the games. Splinter Cell Blacklist was shown off. They announced that Spies vs. Mercs will be returning, which was a very popular online mode back on Chaos Theory, if I remember correctly. Rayman Legends was shown again, and this time I cannot express how much I love Rayman Legends. That game is brilliant. I love platformer games, and Origins just blew my mind with how perfect it was. So I'm extremely excited to see how Legends turns out. It looks like there's going to be a lot of integration with like 2D and like 3D bosses and some 2D bosses, and just mind-blowing everywhere. The next game that they showed was a new IP called The Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, which actually looked really cool. You're going to be building your own kind of castle, and you'll have treasure in it, and you're supposed to try to keep the treasure. And so you set up traps in your castle to try and make sure that nobody can get to your treasure, and all your friends can try and come in and get past your traps and try and claim your treasure while you are doing the same to their castles. Very cool idea, and they had just an absolute great trailer for it. If you haven't seen it, it's just really funny, really enjoyable. There's one thing that Ubisoft does really well with their conferences is they make people laugh. They do a great job of entertaining the crowd, having really wacky, crazy people on there, and it's always a really good time. Next, they showed off South Park Stick of Truth. Apparently, Ubisoft is taking over as publisher for this game, and for those of you who watched it, Nagasaki. Those of you who didn't, go watch the trailer and come back. I'll give you a couple seconds to pause and then come back. Okay, you're back. The next game they showed off was The Crew. The Crew is going to be like kind of a multiplayer game. This is a really cool thing because this is an idea that I've had for many years, like going back to like Cruisin' USA, where I've always wanted a game where it was exact replica of like the entire world, and you could literally travel all of it. This game, it looks like it is most major cities within the U.S., and you'll actually be able to travel to all of those and do separate races within all of those. And while you're online and you're doing races here, someone else will be doing races there, your friend will be doing races out here. But at any given moment, if you're having trouble with a race, you can actually call your friends and invite them to one specific area to help you with a certain mission or race or whatever it may be. So it looks like a really cool idea and very close to the idea that I had many, many years ago, and it's really nice to see that happening now. Watch Dogs was again shown. Then they showed Raving Rabbids are getting their own TV show, and obviously it's going to be for little kids, but it looks absolutely adorable, and I found myself laughing, and I would watch that as an adult. So they then showed Just Dance 2014. It looked like Just Dance 2014, Assassin's Creed 4, and then probably the really big announcement, for me at least, because I love this game, Trials Fusion and Trials Frontier. Trials Fusion is obviously a sequel to Trials Evolution. I've played that game so many times. I have played that so much. I've gotten gold stars on every single map. I have played so many downloaded maps from the community. It's a great community. It's a lot of really innovative ideas. So Trials Evolution and now Trials Fusion is going to be taking it to the next level. You're going to actually be able to do tricks this time, finally, and also you'll be able to like do really high stunts. Trials Frontier is going to be a mobile version, so you'll be playing it on tablets and smartphones. Finally, the last thing that they showed at Ubisoft this year was The Division. The Division is a Tom Clancy-style game. It looks kind of like a mix between Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, and Watch Dogs. Lots of technology stuff going on. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic area, though, but you're also going to be doing a lot of tactical things, and you're in a group of people. It looks like it consists of purely online people and just doing a bunch of different missions. Looks very cool, and it could be probably one of the only Tom Clancy games in a long time that I'm interested in. So some of the things that I think that Ubisoft did right, they showed off a lot of fun and entertaining things, a lot of content that people just kind of, it's just good old-fashioned fun. What did they do wrong? I don't know. I really liked what they did. Aisha Tyler is just so funny. It's funny because she knows that she's making people feel awkward, and that's what makes it funny. So I really enjoyed watching that. So that does it for Ubisoft's conference. Again, if you have any comments, if you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to do so in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your opinion on what you liked about Ubisoft, what they did right, what they did wrong. And yeah, we'd love to hear your opinion.